The first image of the Osito Bimbo, or the Bimbo Tiger Teddy Bear, was drawn in 1945 by Anita Mata. The adorable bear has evolved over the decades and has become the company's lovable and memorable mascot. Today, Bimbo brings its product to a place with an even more recognizable bear mascot, the YTD Bear. Bimbo is ready to take on 2 other Mexican snacks in a battle for glory. You tried that. You tried that. Mexican snacks. I'm Nick Norworth, the pal Shane Hancock.
Howdy.
Nick Geiger.
Hello.
I don't see that bear anywhere on this package, though. That we have this.
No,
Bimbo
I know.
package.
That is
No
true.
bear.
He did not make the cut for this snack.
I'm gonna Google Bimbo Bear and see what comes up. Hopefully, it will all be
Bear with a little chef's hat.
Oh, that's pretty cute.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I did think there was a chance I would Google Bimbo Bear and see something.
Bare. Yeah. I was gonna say, Novak, wasn't Bimbo Nito like pretty much every Saturday night for you in college? Am I right? No.
Which is implying what? I was with promiscuous ladies all the time?
No, you're the promiscuous lady.
Yeah, you're the Bimbo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Imbo.
Himbo Nito.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Here's something I could have used with the bimbos. Something in this news story.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this happened in Austria, an Austrian supermarket. They had to shut it down because a box of bananas was shipped and there was a very dangerous spider inside it. Okay, so it sounds like a beginning of like an Indiana Jones movie or something, but it really happened. There was a Brazilian wandering spider was going up and down the aisle scaring people in this town.
Wandering up and down the aisles.
As it will do. Right. But the bizarre side effect for this particular spider, it says, the side effect is its ability to cause painful, hours-long erections if bitten.
Oh, the old Viagra spider.
They did say the scientists study the spider for uses of
I bet they did. Yeah. What makes this spider so fucking hard?
All right, spider, bite that old man's dick. Bite it. Let's see what happens.
Is that why Spider-Man can't stand up straight when he's fighting crime? He has to hide his boner.
It says the impact is so dramatic that sometimes scientists have studied it as part of research for treatments like Viagra. And the erection is a side effect that everybody who gets stung by the spider will experience along with the pain and discomfort.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not the good part of the spider.
No.
And it happens within about 30 minutes of getting bit. So if you're going to be going in a night with the bimbo, then you just take a spider. Get to take the spider out ahead of time.
You just stick your arm in a spider tank and hold on, girl, I'll be right there. I gotta wait for this spider to bite me. So I can
do you stop? Do you stop yourself mid make out and say hold on, I'll be right back. Go to the powder room, take your spider out of the medicine cabinet.
Come on, bite me, you son of a bitch.
Honey, where are you? Hold on, this fucking spider won't bite me. 1 second.
So they searched around the grocery store, and they have not yet found the spider by the time this story had been written.
Oh, my God. That's terrifying.
Someone's in for a hell of a weekend.
What if you worked there and you had to stand around knowing you were going to have the worst erection of your life for the next hour, at some point, that shift? I mean, I guess if you get bit.
No, I just get a huge boner putting Cheerios on the shelf. Nothing to do with the spider.
Just knocking down all the other boxes.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Have you guys ever had any major
erections?
Insect or animal?
Yeah. Got hard before.
Yeah,
I'm not going to brag, but
I've had a couple hard dicks in my day.
Have you guys ever had a major erection?
Oh, let me tell you what.
Tell me about your biggest boners.
I could have cut glass.
Have you ever been bitten by any kind of insect or animal that's notable? specific, like, oh, this large spider bite.
A notable animal.
Well, not like, yeah, I've been bitten by plenty of mosquitoes.
The Tasmanian devil himself. I don't know. Yeah, like nothing. Dog? Like dog? I just never got bit by a dog, though. It was just like flea biting.
Did you ever did you ever have a get play bites from your dog and you get really hard from it?
Did I ever get play bites from a Brazilian wandering spider? And you get like a fake play boner.
You got that boner and you got no choice but to put some play peanut butter on it and come on over here, doggy.
Yeah, I have searingly painful erection. I'll have the dog lick my balls. It'll help. Oh god.
I did stay at my in-laws or my wife's like uncle's house out in the country, and they would be like, "Oh, watch out! There's a lot of bugs that'll like bite you in the middle of the night." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then so I woke up and I had like a trail of bites. Like they were like red dots, like 6 or 7 of them in a line, like up my stomach and chest. Like the bug like stopped, apparently bit me, stopped and bit me again.
Wow.
And just was like walking
Came
around
back for
right
seconds
having lunch.
and thirds.
Did they just like remove your kidneys there and told you it was bug bites? It was a scar that you had left on.
Watch out for the bugs.
I woke up in this bathtub covered in ice with like a phone that said call 911, and I was like, "Oh,
damn you, bugs!"
Must be the wandering spider again."
As I woke up, Laura's uncle just fucking like swatted at the ground with a rolled up newspaper. Get out of here, you spider! Get the fuck out!
Bloody scalpel in one hand. Oh, damn it! He had like a ladybug costume on. I'm a bug. Continued removing your organs.
Big belly and beard just staring at me.
Now, you may get a huge erection from this as he rips out a kidney.
Like jacking you off. Please take it. Mexican wandering spider. Don't worry about it. Yeah, no, I don't think... Like, I've gotten, like, bee sting, like the regular stuff, fire ants, like all that kind of stuff, but nothing terrible.
My 1-year-old, just a couple weeks ago, we were at a pumpkin patch.
Mm-hmm.
He was just walking around, and I saw a bee, and the bee just landed on top of his head, and he just reached up and grabbed it and just, like, smashed it in his fist.
Wow.
And then, like, he got stung in his hand in the process, but then he just, like, looked down, and there was just, like, bee guts all over his hand, and he just goes, like, bee head, because the bee had landed.
Whoa, Jesus. Human next. Okay.
I heard a spider head, but I don't bee head before.
It wasn't a bite per se, but I was in like 2nd or 3rd grade. I don't know if I told the story on the podcast before, but we got
with your dog. Yeah, you told it a few minutes ago.
And I was in 2nd or 3rd grade, and I got a big ball of peanut butter out. Now, and like we got hermit crabs for Christmas as a gift, and it was like our last gift of the year. Which I don't know if you guys had hermit crabs growing up. They're kind of the shittiest.
Nope.
Pet.
Last gift of the year.
Last gift of Christmas that year. Like it was like our big like marquee.
Don't open this one last. Okay.
Yeah, well, they kept moving toward so we're all told we're at my grandma's house, and now
you don't want to have to open all the other gifts with an erection. So it makes
the Mexican jumping spider was the last gift of the year. Dad was real excited for his. No, so we were at my grandma's house, and my uncle.
It's Novak's kidney.
I went to great lengths. He's like still wearing the ladybug costume. So my uncle from California couldn't fly in that year. So my grandmother thought it was like this great idea to like record it, but not with the video camera, like on an audio cassette. So it was like 3 hours of the family opening gifts,
What?
and then we'd have to say into the type like, "Hey, Uncle Mike, I got a Superman toy or whatever." Like he gives a flying shit.
There's just 2.5 minutes of nothing but crinkling as you're unwrapping, and then like, here's what I got.
Oh, a Dutch oven. Thanks. Yeah. So they save it to the end. We get this.
It was adapted into a podcast called You Tried Dat.
I'm indifferent to that.
Is this audio recording the like antidote to the spider bite? Like the one thing that will make your boner go away is listening to these kids unwrap these presents for an hour and a half.
So anyway, they like the last present of the night. We were told to close our eyes and hold our hands out. And I had hermit crabs in like class, like we had a pet hermit crab in class, and they told you in order like to hold a hermit crab, you have to keep your hand completely flat and your skin tight. Otherwise, they'll grab onto folds of your skin. But I didn't know I was getting a hermit crab, so I just cupped my hand like this. And they put the hermit crab in my hand live with my eyes closed. And it latches onto my hand and starts pinching
crunch
for dear life. And
crab head.
And I just start screaming bloody murder, like, ah, ah! And they're like, I'm like, I can't get it off. And like, they're like running around and we're pouring it under like water, which is supposed to make it release. And he wouldn't. And my dad's like, bang it on the table. And I'm like, no, I don't think you're supposed to do that. And so like, we got it finally off. I'm like bleeding everywhere. And I'm like, and my
hit it with your erection.
Suck it off. So like,
have the spider bite the crab so the spider has a huge boner, then it pops out of your hand.
So like 2 weeks later, my uncle calls and he's talking to my mom for a while, and she's like, Uncle Mike wants to talk to you. So I get on the phone. He's like, hey kid, how you doing? Oh my god. He goes, I just gotta say, you really saved that cassette for me. He's like that was pretty dull, and then right at the end it was like a horror movie. Like I just heard you screaming, yelling, I can't stop it. So,
that's great.
Yeah, it was like gave him some lively. I'm like, you listened to the whole thing, but that's another story. But yeah. Like, okay.
All right, let's get to eating some of these snacks. 3 snacks, rate them on a 5-point scale. I love that, like that, indifferent to that, dislike that, and hate that. Let's start with these cookies. This is the Emperador +2 Galletas Emperador.
A nightstick shaped pack of cookies. This is huge.
I should say these are all provided to us from my brother David. He took another trip to Mexico.
Nice.
And came back with a couple snacks we're trying tonight, and some we'll be trying in a future episode too.
Thank you, Dave. This is basically a black and white sandwich cookie with the vanilla supposedly on one half, the chocolate on the other, and what looks like Oreo style cream in between.
Am I insane? Do you guys taste like lemon? Maybe I'm insane.
I don't think it's lemon. There's something. There's like
something tangy. Yeah.
I was actually gonna say maybe almost like a tiny bit of orange or something. Like it does have like a little citrusy kind of thing going on or something.
I don't really chase the chocolate cookie. It's not a strong chocolate taste.
Right.
It's a big old package.
It's like
there's got to be 12, 14 cookies in here.
There's a lot of cookies in this thing for something that is just like a big long. Like I feel like this isn't the best form factor to package this in, right? Like a couple of mine are cracked.
Well, and it's
maybe just a big old bag would be better.
A big old package for like a pretty basic ass cookie. Like this isn't. Who needs to put back 16 of those in a serving? It's beyond me.
All right, Geiger, you're up first. What do you think?
I feel like we've eaten a variation of this like a bunch of times. It's fine. It's like your basic cookie. Like my kids would eat this for dessert. They wouldn't be like doing cartwheels, but like it's fine. I actually almost wish it was more like lemony or orangey, because like that kind of citrus flavor in this would make this sort of interesting. But as it is, no, like you said it, the cookies taste the same to me. I couldn't tell one's chocolate, one's vanilla. If I closed my eyes and ate it, I'd be like, get it out of my mouth. No,
let's isolate them and see.
I did that.
Did it work, Chad?
I don't think the chocolate tastes chocolate,
right?
But I do think they taste different.
Mm-hmm.
Cream is fine. It's a nice consistency. It's soft. I don't know. This is indifferent. This is like I said before, like the most basic of cookies. I don't think it's anything to write home about, but they're fine.
Chad?
I actually, okay, so I was saying I do think they taste different. I think the vanilla cookie tastes better than the chocolate cookie. And I kind of wish this was actually just 2 vanilla cookies with the cream. I think it would taste better then. I also think there needs to be more cream. I don't think there's enough of it. So those are my kind of nitpicks. If you did those 2 things, I think this could get a like that from me. As it is, I mean, it's fine. Like, it's kind of tasty. I'm not kicking it out of bed anytime soon. I eat cookies in bed. So this will get an indifferent to that for me.
I can't argue with what you guys said about it, but I find them tasty. I do find them tasty. I've eaten a fair amount. I do think when it comes to a cookie, like a black and white mix is a good formula for a cookie. Mm-hmm. I do like the flavor combo, and the chocolatey is not chocolatey enough.
It's not.
And that vanilla flavor that, as we've mentioned, has that slightly citrusy taste to it is interesting and pleasing. I'm going to give this a low level like that. I think they're decent. I could definitely get through this package easily. Let's go to the Marinella Galleta Pinguinos. So on the cover, it looks like a cookie version of like a Hostess cupcake. It has that white swirl, and the picture almost looks like a fudge covered Oreo too. And then the inside of the cookie, when you take it out, is a real shit version of what you see on the cover.
It looks like an artist's rendering of a little Hostess cake. It's like someone you see on Etsy or something.
It is interesting that it looks like a Hostess cake, but it's trying to ape a fudge covered Oreo.
The cream in the middle is bad or no? Something tastes weird about it.
I don't taste that much of the cream because there's not a ton and there is a lot of chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Chad, this is something I feel like could be up your alley a little bit. What do you think?
I'll tell you what, when I first saw the package, I was not excited at all because I thought it would be like a Little Debbie kind of, Hostess kind of cake, which usually I don't like those. But when we took it out and I realized that they're trying to do a fudge covered Oreo kind of thing, then I got excited. Then I ate it and I lost all the excitement.
Roller coaster.
Wild ride here. I thought, I like where their head's at here. Okay. But I think the formula here of these flavors, there's like sort of a very strange aftertaste that's kind of left over. I don't think the chocolate tastes particularly great. There needs to be more cream or like a stronger flavor cream because you really don't get any of it. And maybe it's just because maybe it's unfair of me to compare it to, a fudge covered Oreo, which is like maybe my favorite cookie on the planet, but that's what it reminds me of. And it's not even nearly as good. I'm just going to stick. These I think are low level indifferent to that for me.
Wow. I think you guys have been kind of tough on these. I think I actually felt the way you did originally, like they probably will fuck this up in some way. There's no way it can taste that good. The picture just, you could tell wasn't going to set it up for success, but I think the chocolate tastes fine. I think it's a tasty cookie. I put it on the same level as that first one. I could, if there was a choice between the two, I could go either way. It's very similar in terms of how much I like it. There was tons of ways that this could have fucked up with these ingredients in their plan, but I think they did a decent job. I'm going to give them another like that. Geiger?
I'm torn. I think my problem is that everything's all one taste and one flavor. I don't taste a difference. Like you said, you didn't really notice the cream. I can't really differentiate the cookie from the chocolate from the cream. It's all just like an overall like cloying sweet taste. And I don't like, there's no contrast. It's not crunchy like an Oreo. Even the fudge cut of Oreos, when you bite into them, have like a crunch to them. And these are just kind of soft. They're not bad at all.
No.
Come on, man. I gave you my goddamn kidney.
I believe someone stole that from you, but okay.
I gave you my goddamn kidney. The least you could do is get hard in response.
That's my. Every time I get an erection, I do that. I grimace in pain and go.
Well, the spider erection probably you would.
Yeah, I think I would probably. They are fine. I think I'm just going to do another indifferent. It's a borderline like, but I don't know. There's just something about them that just seems kind of generic, like hydroxy type flavor to me.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we've got a tie score here, and the Bimbo, she's awaiting in the wings. All right, Geiger, segment time.
Sure is. All right, well, this is coming out in, I think, late... This is coming out. Yes, it is. Immediate agreement.
Coming out November 26th.
Yeah, so it's kind of headed into the holiday season, and no one wants to be out on the holidays, so I'm here to help y'all find out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Due to my limited motility, that's the only costuming we're going to get this time.
Ladies and gentlemen, he put on sunglasses, and I want to assure you, it was very funny.
That's right.
Oh shit! I don't have the music cue ready. Hold on. I don't want to do amateur hour over here.
He's put on sunglasses. He's reattached his Achilles, and he is ready.
Hey, girl. Did I just get bit by a Mexican wandering spider? Or are you just that hot? All right, hold on here. God damn it. How hard is it to find sexy Oh, this is the same one I used last time because it shows the play thing is halfway through. All right, let's ride it on out. All right.
Do you think that if you got, like, bit by that spider, you could, like, use your cum to swing through the city like Spider-Man?
Do I think that?
Yeah, do you think that?
No,
that's my question.
I do think that.
Okay. So it's a 50-50 split.
Fuck is happening over there?
I had to wade through a Sleep Number mattress ad. I don't have YouTube Premium. Okay, see? Let's go with the ambiance wash over us. Ernie von Schledorn. All right, here we go. Again, is that too loud? I'm going to say all right. I'm going to say the pickup line. And
turn it up.
Tell me, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being it's awesome and 1 being it's terrible, how likely or willing you'd be to say it to a member of the opposite sex. Here we go. Hey, girl. Are you an antiquer? Because I have some junk that hasn't been touched in years. Not creepy, just being honest. Guys had a rough spell. All right, Chad, what do you think?
I mean, first of all, there's a couple problems here. One, that's not true, because you've been cranking it, so someone's been touching it. And if you need, as we've established before, if you need someone else to touch it, just sit on your hand for 20 minutes or whatever. Get a little stranger action.
Right. Remember, kids, your hand that's fallen asleep counts as somebody else. I don't know why I said kids. Why are we instructing kids?
What the
fuck? Hey, children.
The other problem with this is, like, I'm not as inclined to do a pickup line where it just basically says, "Hey, I'm a fucking loser."
Right.
So I mean, maybe there's some people that kind of find that one.
Let them figure that out on their own.
Exactly. Date me for a few. Like, I only need half a date, honestly, to like convey that. Wait. So 10. I'm sorry. 10. I would.
10. You want to say it. 1. You don't.
All right. 6. Whatever.
Okay.
I feel like this would work with the older crowd, right? Like antiquer, they might find that funny, and. Some people might just be a little even confused by it. I don't know, but it's not overly offensive, and there will be offensive ones to come. So I'm going to agree with this. I'm going to say 6 also.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
Hey, girl. Are you my appendix? Because I have this feeling in my stomach that makes me want to take you out. Like on a date is the implication.
Yeah.
In a bathtub by a bearded man in a ladybug costume.
Are you my kidney? Because I lost one.
Are you a hermit crab? Because stay the fuck away.
My kidney was taken at night by a forest creature.
Left a trail of bites on my stomach.
Hey, baby. I'm an audio tape of a Christmas because I'm super boring until the very
end. And at the end, there's 60 seconds of excitement.
At the end, there's like 60 seconds of screaming and blood shooting everywhere.
Okay, it wasn't like a murder scene. I had some blood dripping out of my palm. That's about it. Just geyser of blood shooting all over the wall.
All right, what was this about? An appendix? Yeah.
Feeling in the stomach. I want to take you
there's
out.
There's nothing dirty about it.
Right.
And really, all you said you want to do was take them out, right? And most of these,
right? Yeah.
You're like implying assault, like usually. So,
yeah,
it's about as tame as they come from.
I'm
one
looking
of
through
these
the rest,
things.
and you're about right. Yep.
So, I'm gonna go with a 9 on this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say this one's like pretty high. I would go a little bit higher if it was actually funny, but it's definitely not offensive. I'll stick with 8.
Okay, we're gonna stay respectful for at least one more here. Here we go.
No, that's
hey, girl.
Hey,
call me an overzealous archaeologist because I want to date you so badly. Yeah, so it's like a science joke. You know, get him on the intellectual tip. You know. Chad, you dated many an archaeologist, right?
Oh, so many, yeah.
Is that a thing in archaeology? They're racing to decide how old objects are.
June 12th!
June 12th?
That's how they date stuff, right? They
yell a goddamn Cool Ranch Doritos rapper.
I just ate it.
This one did get like a little chuckle from me actually, and I think it's a little less forced maybe than the previous one. So I'll for this one actually I'll go up to a 9 on this one. This is fine.
Okay.
Yeah, this may be look. It's not the funniest thing we've had, but it's not offensive at all. Right, and it's kind of clever, and I think someone who might find this funny would be someone I'd be interested in. I'm gonna give this the first ever 10 I've given on this.
Oh wow. Novak, if you're ever single again, you're all set up. All right, ready? Here we go. Hey girl, you must be a medieval criminal because the king wants your head. Yeah. So you're the king in this situation. And I don't think they're talking about cutting off her head, at least I hope.
I mean, but usually you don't say, like, give me your head when you're about to get blown, right? Like...
when you're about to get blown, you tell her, give me some head.
No, I don't say give me your head. You know what I mean? Like,
well,
it would just be.
It's rough enough to say I'm the king instead of referring to yourself as the king in third person. Confusing.
Look, there's several problems with it, but it is kind of clever because she, is a medieval criminal, which is super relatable for everybody.
Right. What'd
she do? I don't know. Something on June 12th. Yeah.
Can we mix behead in there?
Toward what end? Like a bee? Like a bumblebee head?
You behead something.
Yeah.
But also Chad's kid. A bee's head in his head.
Yes. It's if you want a bee to land on your child's head. That's what the pickup line's for.
Who's up for this?
Novak, I think you're first here.
Okay. This is bad.
No, it's
bad
not.
On all kinds of levels. You're asking to get blown. And also in a very confusing way. Right. And like maybe you're referring to yourself or some Elvis.
Or someone else could be the king.
Right?
Like, you're pretty sure you're asking for yourself.
Jerry the King Lawler's over there. He wants you to suck him off.
Puppies! Just yell in the corner.
Right. This is a great line, right? If you were in Elvis Presley's like entourage, this is perfect. Mm-hmm. But I am not.
Elvis Presley, man who famously needed pickup lines to get laid.
Yeah, constantly asking for head in convoluted ways.
So I go up to a woman, ask her if she's from the medieval times, and would you blow Elvis?
Who's dead? So what's your number?
2.
Yeah. That's also the next line in here. What's your number? No, okay. Chad?
Yeah, this one is horrible. I think it makes no sense at all. I think it's very confusing. Okay. I'll go 3. That's bad.
Okay. Hey girl, is your pussy a hotel? Because I'd like to spend a Holiday Inn. So that's the name of a hotel.
Like to spend a Holiday Inn? A holiday inside? Yeah. Is that what?
That is definitely what he is implying. Yeah.
Like
spend all of like Easter in her pussy or something. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, is her pussy a hotel? We don't know. Maybe just asking.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You wanted them dirty.
I can picture Elvis saying,
"Is your pussy the Heartbreak Hotel?"
Don't be cruel. Help me get rid of this spider boner.
I'm pretty sure Elvis Presley's pickup line was, "Hey, I'm Elvis," and they're like, "I'll blow you." All right.
Love me tender, suck my dick.
All right, now I can just watch Noah immediately Google Elvis songs. Click, 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 click. Here we go.
Clickety, 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 jailhouse cock.
Wise men say, is your pussy a hotel? I can't help spending a holiday in. All right. This is Chad, I think.
This one is terrible because it starts off super aggressive, right? With like a word that many women don't like to begin with. It is an unpopular word, and then it's just convoluted and confusing. I'm gonna say 1. This one's terrible.
It's slightly less confusing than the last one. So yeah, I would not use this anywhere in the country. I would not use it at the fancy neighborhoods.
Anywhere
and I would not use it in the ghetto.
Like, where my mind's like, what Elvis song is he referencing? I don't know.
I knew where it was going because I got the list up right in front of me, and I'm like, oh, he's doing it in the ghetto.
So I'm gonna give it a 3.
Okay. Oh, hunka hunka. All right, 3 more. We're gonna take a trip back over to the semi-respectful side. Oh wait, no, we're not. Okay, ready? Sorry, I completely misrepresented. There's 4 left, actually. Okay, real quickly. Hey, are you a basketball hoop? Because I'd like to dunk my balls inside you. Very clever on that one. Thank you, Reddit, for that clever line. Also, I don't think it's a super common sexual practice. I got to be honest, to just dump your balls inside someone. But I don't know what the kids are doing these days. They eat ass and stuff, so who knows?
Yeah, how's it?
Right.
I don't know.
What?
How's that possible?
Let Chad figure it out. He's up. I don't know. All right. What Elvis song rhymes with "dunk your balls"? Great dunk and balls of fire. No, I know that's Jerry Lee Lewis. That doesn't work.
Viva dunk your balls.
Yeah.
Excellent. Seamless. Spot on, my man. Viva dunk your balls.
The perfect Elvis song parody does not exist. Oh, wait.
Move over, Weird Al. Here comes Chad. Viva dunk your balls.
I honestly, I literally just closed the Elvis tab after
that. Jailhouse dunk your balls. All right, Chad, what do you think?
Okay, basketball, dunk your balls, right? Okay. I'm so as far as ones I would use, I would never use this because I don't want to dunk my balls into someone. It does not sound appealing in the slightest. It actually sounds quite painful.
Shoot your Space Jam everywhere.
Off the billboard, through the window, into the roof, nothing but pubes. This one's a 2 for me. This is bad.
Okay.
Nothing but pubes.
You have got to reference pubes more than any of the three of us combined on this podcast. Nothing but pubes.
It's fucking terrible. 1.
Okay. Here we go. This one made me giggle, and I don't know why. It's the dumbest. This might be. I'm not trying to hype this ahead of time. It might be the dumbest pickup line we've ever said on this show.
Wow.
Hey, girl. Is your name Titties? Because it should be. They say romance is dead, but listen.
Is that from Reddit or something?
Yeah. Yes. No, my dad taught me that one. Passed it down for the lines of tigers before him.
Oh, that's an old Elvis song.
And her name was Titties, and
Return to Titties.
Viva Titties.
I mean, as you know, people are often named after their defining characteristics, which is why I'm known worldwide as Bald Dump Ass.
Hey man, my nickname's Small Cog. Is yours Titties? Hey man, I don't know why I said that to him.
I thought you were known as Mr. Worldwide.
Yep. I am. I'm Pitbull. That's me.
From
Look at the glasses.
Let's transition from one amazing musician to another.
I'm going to know much less Pitbull songs to put dunk in a basketball in. I know that.
What song does Pitbull sing? He sings
Pitbull.
I
don't know. Pitbull songs. I know I've heard him.
I'm looking at these titles and I'm like, I don't recognize. I mean, I know I've heard Pitbull songs. But Pitball. Dunk my pitballs.
Yeah, probably
anyway.
If I heard him.
Probably like guest verses.
Oh, Don't Stop the Party. Don't stop the party.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
He's that one that goes uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Yeah, he's got such a memorable catalog. So
yeah.
They're all hits.
Anywho, Titties. So,
One.
Would you ask the girl if her name was Titties?
Is your name Titbull? because it should be. Yeah, this is probably the least likely I've ever been to say one. So I'll say one.
All right, real quick, 2 more. We'll wrap up here. Hey, girl, let's play Barbie. I'll be Ken, and you'll be the box I come in. It's in the zeitgeist right now. That'll help.
It's timely.
Just finishes. I'm Kenough.
It's clever, kind of, in its own disgusting way.
You guys see that Barbie movie?
I have not yet.
No,
because I'm against it. I just
right.
Yeah.
I'll like watch it on TV in a couple years or something. Probably.
You're really rushing out to theaters, huh?
I don't see any movies like that are new. I mean, I don't see a movie unless it's like 6 years old at this point.
Right.
But with pickup lines like these, it might be
going on dates aplenty.
Right. This one is terrible, but timely and funnier than some of these other bad ones. So I'm going to slide it up to 4.
All right. Yes, quickly, if you're using this, you got to rush out there and use it right now, because once Ken's out of or Barbie's out of theaters, they're not going to
Once it comes to streaming services, it's not funny anymore.
And no one cares. I feel like there needs to be like an accompanying Oppenheimer pickup line. You know what I mean?
Oh, there was plenty of them, but they were all about like blowing and blowing up. And
your name should be Bombs. Right.
Yeah. Is your nickname Bombs? Because I just saw Oppenheimer, and bombs is another word for titties. Viva Oppenheimer.
I did see Oppenheimer in the theater.
Is that good?
It's fine. Yeah, right. That's good. That's fine.
What do you think about this Ken coming in a box joke?
Yeah, it's pretty funny, but it's maybe a little crasser than I would like. I can't go higher than a 2 on this one.
Yeah. All right. Last one, then we're done. Hey, girl. Oh. Hey, girl.
What the fuck?
Yeah, sorry. I was saying, hey, girl, and I felt like my throat was coming out. Hey, girl, I got the black lung. Hey, girl, are you an unscrupulous insurance company? Because I've got mesothelioma. Here we go. There's a civil suit going on, and I'd like your participation. All right, let me reset here. Okay. I'm fucking dumb glasses. Okay, ready? Here we go. Hey, girl. Are you a barrier that stops or restricts the flow of surface water or underground streams with the intention of not only suppressing floods, but also providing water for activities such as irrigation, human consumption, industrial use, aquaculture, and navigability? 'Cause damn! That's a lot to remember in the moment. Not too dirty.
This one reminds me a lot of probably my favorite one you ever did on this segment, which was that one about the 3 gorgeous dam. Because you're gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous dam. I like this one. I think this one's actually very funny. It's a lot to remember, which is the only really negative thing I can think about this. So I'm going to give this one my first ever 10.
All right.
Yeah. I agree. This one is very good. Maybe a little shorter, like take 10 to 12 words out of there, but I'm gonna give it a 9.
Are you damn? Cause damn.
that may be the total winner for the
9. Day. All right, yeah, that might be the best ever. I think. So. All right, there we go. That's gonna help you get laid. You're welcome.
All right, we've got one left. The Bimbo Nito. Nito. It's it feels like someone took a donut and crammed it into a small package.
Oh my god, look at this thing.
According to the package, there's some chocolate cream or something on the inside.
Yeah, this is like a Long John.
It looks like the least appealing donut I've ever seen in my life.
It's a pound of food man loves shoved into a half-pound package. You would really love this as Nick Chemnitz. It's like a fucking day-old donut. One of our friends, when we were younger, swore by the day-old donuts from the grocery store bakery. Because they would save him a nickel or something.
They're always like, look like they've been sat on. They're always like flat and shit.
He'd like show up with a box. I got the day old donuts at the bakery, all excited. Wow, congratulations. You saved 10 cents and they taste like dick.
So it's got like some chocolate cream. You can see my chocolate cream. Yeah.
It's way off centered, mine too. Yeah.
The chocolate cream's not bad, actually, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, great.
You don't say.
Can't wait to hear how you shat on that Oreo earlier. Then you're gonna tell me that this is fucking rotten donut cream. It's so good.
I didn't say it was good. I said not bad. Ugh.
Oh, well, I will start. It's exactly a donut. Exactly a miniature, like a chocolate Long John smashed into a bag. The cream's fucking terrible.
It's not bad. It's terrible.
That's what I meant.
Nothing about this is good. This is a failure in many levels.
Wow.
It's not like spit out gross, but it's not easy to get through. Mostly it just tastes like a stale donut, and then when you get to the cream, it's gross. Even the icing on top is not very good. To me, this is a low-level dislike that. I would not recommend anyone eating this thing. Geiger, what do you say?
Yeah. If I were Elvis, I would say this is a hunk of nasty shit. I probably wouldn't, though. I'd be probably more clever than Elvis.
Elvis just walks around throwing his songs into his daily speech.
Oh, yeah, I had some biscuits and gravy this morning. It's a hunk of burning shit. Oh, okay, Elvis. Thanks.
You can just tell me you don't like it. I think you wanted me to eat this. Suspicious minds. It's not
we
great.
Can't go on together with the suspicious cream.
I tried to dunk my balls inside you. I don't know how to finish that part.
That's it.
I'm going to leave you hanging. Are you a basketball hoop? No. Look, this is, Novak described it. It's like they took a nice, fresh Long John, not even a nice one, like a middling one, jammed it in a cellophane package and had it sit on the store shelf for months. And obviously, in order for this to have like stayed even edible, it has to be loaded with preservatives, which makes the cake like chewy and spongy and weird. When I said the cream inside wasn't bad, it's because I was expecting it to be like hard and gross. It wasn't hard. It was creamy. It just didn't taste great. And the chocolate on top, also not good. It was kind of wet somehow. I don't know if yours is wet. Like not wet, like soaking wet or anything, but like girls are for Elvis. But like it was like just kind of glistening or something. I don't know if that's fat or whatever, but it wasn't great. This is a dislike that. It's not. Just get a real donut. They're available. Probably even in Mexico, wherever they bought this, they can probably just get a regular donut. And it's probably cheaper. So bad aftertaste too.
All right, Chad, what do you think?
Novak said what needed to be said. What he did to his donut when when he was talking about how it's like a failure on kind of every level. Like, I really don't like that cream, and it's not even the dough part of it has this like gritty, sandy texture. You know, the like the more you chew it, it's like really, really off-putting, and that aftertaste is sitting in my mouth in a gross way. Oh boy, do I want to go there? Should I go there?
You act like you don't constantly go there.
Yeah, it's just not an event.
Should I do the thing I do twice an episode? I'm gonna do it. Hate that.
You ain't nothing but some dog shit. That's what you should have said.
All right, so we got a tie. We can all pick. I guess we all gave them the same ratings.
Yes,
between us, so we can.
So we all have to pick favorites.
Ugh. All right, Geiger, which do you like the best of these? Of these two cookies?
The two.
Yeah, I guess are the best of
the two cookies.
If you want to say donut, I guess you can.
Which cookie do you like better? Donut. Probably the Emperador. Real brief, like just slightly better to me. I don't know. That's probably crazy, but I just like it a little better. I think.
Chad.
Yeah, I think so too. It's actually called the Emperador.
I'm sorry. I
had to double check that, but I just took a bite of each one, and it's just because that one's actually like crunchy. I like the consistency better on that one.
Yeah, I think they are very, very close. Maybe I'd pick the chocolate one, but I think it's a good choice. We'll give the win to Emperador. The win means nothing. We're just going to say they won. Geiger, where can listeners contact us?
If you have ever been bitten by an unusual animal, let us know what happened and how hard you were afterward. If you want to, let us know what you think of our snacks. If you want to suggest a snack for a future podcast, if you want to critique our ratings, any of that stuff, you can do so at youtrydat@gmail.com. We're also on Twitter /X, hashtag with You Tried Dat. We're on Facebook, You Tried Dat group. We are on YouTube. We are on Instagram. Yeah, that's all of them, I think. So let us know what you think about our snacks, the ratings, any of that stuff. If you like the podcast, please let your friends and family know. And as always, thanks for listening.
Okay. The fate of the world depends on you successfully getting this person's kidney out, okay, for some reason.
That is not what I thought you were about to say.
Yeah. Okay.
How accurately do you think you could cut to get, like, how aware of anatomy are you to, like, you could get the correct spot to get that kidney?
Does this person have to live?
That's not like you can't say, yeah, I'm just gonna cut their entire fucking side open.
Sort it out later.
You get to pick, like, let's just say you're doing it on like a dummy or something, right? So you're just picking, you're cutting like a 6-inch slit, and you have to like reach in and get what the kidney would be.
Doing it on a dummy. So the guy that wrote the titties pickup line got it. Okay, I know that the kidneys are generally here. I'm gesturing vaguely to my stomach. So I've got that much. And I think they're
You're going in through the front?
No. That's the thing. I think they're kind of off to the back /side.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly. But I don't know how far up and down. I feel like I'd probably, end up ripping out a liver or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Guy, you think you could ballpark that thing?
No, I think I like Chad said, I know roughly the area. Like, I'm not going to start at the foot.
I know they're inside the body, right?
I know they're inside the body, and I know they're in the back /side. However, I think I would cut open in there, and I just wouldn't, like, all the available organs in the area are going to look the same to me. I'm not going to know which ones are them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't have like stickers on them with like labels.
Yeah, it's not like Operation where it says kidney and you pull it out with the thing and it buzzes if you hit the walls of his body or whatever. So Novak, I don't know. You seem pretty confident in this.
I do.
Yeah, you set us up here.
You're Mr. Kidney.
Yeah, I have a scar, so I know exactly where it comes up.
You know exactly where to look. How big's a kidney? Like yay, or I don't know, even know like how big that
like,
organ is.
Yeah, sizable.
All right, I'm gonna Google it.
Like you hold it in your hand, maybe like baseball size, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
How big is kidney? Each kidney is about 5 inches long, 3 inches wide, and 2 inches thick, weighing 10 to 12 ounces. So yeah, yay.
Okay.
About yay big.
Exactly, yay.
It's about yay then. All right.
Well,
any organs you could remove besides the kidney?
Skin?
Nose. Yeah, I mean, I know where that is.
Balls.
Johnson's.
There we go. Bowles and Johnson, the old famous organs.
I could very easily remove all of your pubes, all of them, no problem.
Yeah.
Heart, I would think, right? Because I actually can like feel the spot of
I
that.
could identify a heart. Yeah, I could identify your lungs probably. I mean, I'd kill you, but I could figure out where the lungs were. And probably your stomach and intestines are pretty obvious, I would think, in retrospect.
Brain.
Brain? Oh, brain.
Oh, yeah.
Get the brain out.
There we go. That's the answer.
Right,
brain.
we'll go for
we hit
brains.
it. Brain.
We will remove your brain. I know where it is.
Got it.
Know where it's
remove your brain, and we will be rock hard the whole time we do it.
Good
just
Lord.
FYI on that.
Oh, wow. Right. This got weird. Thanks, Dexter.
Any palate cleansers so I don't have to end on that fucking line?
Hey, girl. Is your name Brain? Because it should be, because I just took it out. Yeah, I don't know. That sounds like a bad way to end.
All right. Well, we'll be back next time. Trying out 3 brand new snacks.
Jesus.
Yep.
While I take plots and I cannot lie, you are the brothers I can't deny. That when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round penny in your face, you get sprung. Oh, you get sprung.